Welcome everyone to another episode, Jones Smith TV. Right or wrong, but this segment is the NFL. A lot of surprises, man.
What surprise?
Well, I'll tell you a surprise. Number one was talking about your boy Ryan Fitzpatrick, man.
Taking over the job?
Besides that, he leads the NFL in passer yards.
You know, this doesn't surprise me.
Why is that?
We've seen seasons like this out of Fitz in the past, right? We've seen it. The thing with Fitz is going, even when back in 2010, 11, 12, he'll throw some touchdowns.
Right.
He's just going to throw some interceptions too. He's the true
Fitz.
definition of a gunslinger.
He is a gunslinger.
He is, and he doesn't have the strongest arm in the world, and I think that's what gets him in trouble sometimes because it's like, he's like Brett Favre, but doesn't have the same arm as Brett Favre. But Fitz is that dude he's going to make some plays for you, and you'll be like, damn, this dude can really play some football. And then all of a sudden he'll make a throw, and you're like, what the hell is he doing? Like, the other day, I'm watching the game, Monday night, and he throws it in the first half. The last interception he throws, I got so many messages like, yo, that's your boy Fitz. And I'm like, yo, you're going to get that with Fitz.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just, you got to take the good with the bad. And then he comes out in the second half, and it's like, yo, this dude is lighting it up.
Yeah.
The good thing that he has on his side is he has some weapons.
Oh, he does.
DeSean Jackson still can fly. That dude can go. The way
saw
he
that
ran
punt
that
return
punt,
he
oh
did?
my God.
Yeah.
Giants fans are like having flashbacks. It was like that dude can fly. So Fitz, with his personality, when he comes into a building, he is going to gel with wide receivers. That's just hands down because of his personality. He's the funniest dude that you really want to be around. Just a likable guy. He's going to gel with him. On the field, he's going to give you an opportunity to make plays. And if those guys can make plays for him, then they'll have something going down there.
I liked how you talk about gelling with the wide receivers. You know that. We always talk about one of the greatest of all time. One of my favorite wide receivers I watched as a kid, Terrell Owens.
Mm-hmm.
And he never talks good about Jeff Garcia, Tony Romo. Yeah, these are pretty good.
Right.
He always says, who's the best quarterback you play with? Ryan Fitzpatrick. He always talks about Ryan Fitzpatrick, how he loved Fitzpatrick. They only played one season together.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to be said about that.
He wasn't even playing then, really.
Yeah, he started midway through when Trent Edwards was...
But that was, Fitz didn't really start. That was my first year when Fitz became the starter, when Trent Edwards... T.O. was the year before me.
Yeah, it was 2009. You came in 2010.
I came in 2010.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That was that 2009 year when Fitz was on the team, his first year.
Oh, he came in halfway through the season, so I don't know what happened.
No, he was a free agent signing. See, I gotta.
You gotta go back now.
Yeah, he was in 2009. He was a free agent signing the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Trent Edwards started the year off. He got hurt. Fitz came in and lit it up.
Got you. Okay.
And then then that was that camp battle you guys had.
Right. Yeah,
because they didn't know at the time Trent was hurt and he came back injured if he was going to be the guy or not, and Fitz beat him out.
Well, Trent actually started the season off as the starter.
Oh, that is right. Oh, you know what? You're right. In fact, that Green Bay game, I remember he got knocked out again.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Which the Bills this week are going to Green Bay.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, you guys got murked that day.
We got murked out of Green Bay.
God.
I was a rookie. I was still early in my years.
Right.
And so I was just happy to be on the field in Lambeau. You know what I'm saying? But we got murked out there in Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers' early years, he was balling.
Yeah.
And
they had so many weapons too.
Oh man, they still had Greg Jennings. They still had him. But Fitz is that guy that's going to throw some touchdowns. He's going to throw some interceptions. You got to take with the good with the bad. It's a roller coaster with him.
The most impressive thing I think was week 1 when he was going touchdown for touchdown with Drew Brees.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have to have some firepower when you go.
You do.
And once again, the Saints don't have a defense, so it's like.
Which is crazy because last year the defense
was really good.
Was really good.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what goes on down there in New Orleans, but for me, I go back to even we would play the Patriots. We would go touchdown for touchdown with Tom Brady. And Fitz is not going to back down from anybody.
Yeah, that Chan Gailey offense you had was good.
Yeah, we just didn't have a defense, but we would go touchdown for it was good at times, it was bad at other times. It's too many screens in that offense.
At times it was predictable, I think, for defenses.
Exactly. But Fitz is. It doesn't shock me that he is now the guy. I will say this: if he has a game where he truly does stink it up, he's probably on like very slim ice. Because Jameis is their franchise guy.
Yeah, they drafted him first round.
And at the end of the day, the GM, the owner, it's politics in this thing. So Fitz, he's on thin ice. But right now, did you see the game? This dude's out there with beards, fake beards, and everything. The fans are loving it.
They love it. Listen, everywhere he goes, he's popular.
Exactly.
In New York, in Buffalo, he was super. They had that Fitz Magic song.
Yeah,
they came
exactly.
out. Anyway, well, let's talk about our Bills.
Some rookie
Let's
wide
talk
receivers.
and rookie quarterbacks. Yeah,
I meant to say, yeah. See, I'm always on wide receivers. It's
I
the
know, man.
sexiest position
You
in
were a
football.
selfish guy. I got to say
My
that,
bad.
man. Anyway, Josh Allen lit it up this week, man.
Mhm.
Now, the stat sheets, he got 3 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 in the air.
Mhm.
But I think the thing that gets the most shine is what we call the hurdle. Did you see that, man? You got it. See, you weren't so high on Josh Allen. Neither was
I'm
I.
still not high on him. I'm not high on
But
him
he
yet.
got up high this past week, man.
He did. He did. I mean, that was a very good play by Josh. You don't typically want to see your quarterback doing stuff like this, either run out of bounds, slide. But the kid is athletic. That's part of the reason why they drafted him. They could see that out of Wyoming, that he was a big, tall, physical guy, but he can move around as well. And we've seen it out of him since the preseason. He'll move around and make some throws down the field. It's kind of Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
Ish.
And you bring up a
But
good
more
point. He's
athletic.
more athletic than Ben, but Ben his rookie year was doing a lot of that stuff,
Right.
moving around. What I like though is, and I always hate doing the should have stuff, but he should have had a lot like that. I don't know if you saw the Foster. He threw a bomb to Foster, the rookie wide receiver from Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
This is why this guy did not get drafted. He had all the speed in the world, all the talent, one of the most highly recruited prospects coming out of high school. He's got stone hands. He dropped it. And then Calvin Benjamin, your number 1 wide receiver, drops it twice. So, you
he's not
guys got to
going
help Allen out. But anyway, he impressed me. I thought his leadership was out there. He's always going up, touching the defensive players, trying to get them amped up.
Yeah.
I like the kid. I like him.
All right.
There's something you have to like about him.
Unbiased opinion. Number 1 rookie quarterback right now. Unbiased.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
I honestly wanted the Bills to draft
Me
Baker
too.
Mayfield.
And apparently the Cleveland Browns wanted him more
They
than
wanted him.
So they knew something.
Yeah, man.
Baker Mayfield has that it factor. He's decisive with the ball. He's a competitor, man. He's gonna be Drew Brees. That's what he's gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm so happy we did not draft Sam Darnold. Let's talk about him. I know you Jets fans are really salty, but yeah, the bottom line with Sam Darnold is people don't want to admit this. These Jets fans think they got their franchise guy. He was a turnover machine at
He
USC.
was a turnover machine.
Yeah.
And I could not understand why when he was coming out, everybody had him going number 1.
I never liked
And it was like, yo, why do y'all like this kid? Number 1, and I never really like to get into this stuff with, you come from a certain school and the history
No,
of
say it.
quarterbacks
Say
in
it,
that
Don.
certain school.
Say it.
But the history of quarterbacks from USC, aside from Carson Palmer, have not been good.
Yeah, Matt Leinart, Mark Sanchez. I mean, the list goes on.
First round guys that
First
just
round
like,
guys that didn't fizzle out.
right, exactly, or they did fizzle out of the league.
Yeah, I mean, even Matt Barkley was drafted
Right.
pretty high.
Pretty high. So, this kid, I think he turned the ball over so much when he was in college. It's not going to be a big difference from the college game to the pros. Matter of fact, he might turn the ball over more now that he's in the pros, because these guys are so much smarter. They move so much faster. And he is going to have a lot of pressure down here in New York. And he's going to be like trying to just get the ball out of his hands like a hot potato.
Isn't
Pick,
it-
interception.
Isn't it a telltale sign? His first NFL throw in the regular season was a pick six.
Exactly.
I mean, they went.
That's bad.
They walloped the Detroit Lions after that, but most of these that defense when they're on, they're on. They're a type of defense when they have the lead, they can step on your neck and crack it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you punch that bully back in the face, the Jets defense doesn't know how to react. Like when Baker Mayfield came in the game and was throwing lasers on him,
Yeah.
they had no answer for him. Not
Yeah.
one.
For me, Baker Mayfield, number one.
Who's number 2? Let's hear this.
Number 2 right now, rookie quarterbacks. It has to be Josh Allen.
It has to be.
It has to be Josh Allen.
He's, in my opinion, he's working with a lot less. He's doing a lot more with a lot less.
Mm-hmm. I'll go with Josh Allen, number 2. And then after that, I mean, I haven't seen much of Rosen out in Arizona. Darnold, nothing. Who else was there? Lamar Jackson?
He hasn't even played.
He hasn't played. So you're really only talking about the 3, which is Allen, Darnold, and Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
You know, so
And keep in mind, Mayfield's going to get his first official start this week coming up. So we'll see what he's made of. Now a team's got film on him. They could game plan a little bit. You know, that's the thing I was scared about because I thought Allen, at least you play him midway through the season, you could kind of surprise the team.
Yeah.
But now they got some film on him, so.
Receivers got to make plays, man. You get paid to catch passes and make plays. Make plays. You got a rookie quarterback. All right, you got to make plays around them. Offensive line, you got to block. This past game, and this is why I can't just jump on the bandwagon for the team yet, because we the first 2 games were just horrible. We're talking about the Bills. The first 2 games looked like they were going to go 0-16. Then they go out to Minnesota against a very good defense and just lay it on them.
Yeah.
And so now you're like, what team do you expect to come out? Now you're going to go out to Green Bay or hurt Aaron Rodgers. What you going to get out there in Green Bay? You know, is LaShawn McCoy going to play? That's a big thing. And fans aren't going to like this, but that offense, you see something different from that offense when LaShawn McCoy is not in the game. I don't know if that's good or bad. When LaShawn McCoy is not in the game, you can't just, even as a coach, as an offensive coordinator, just rely on LaShawn McCoy. Because now you got to spread the ball around to everybody.
Here's an interesting thought. You know, I know we're going long on this, but is the Bills' offense better without McCoy? Is that smash mouth style running that Chris Ivory brings more suited? Because think about Alabama. Brian Daboll, former Alabama coordinator, is the Bills' current offensive coordinator. He always had these big running backs. You know, Henry. He had the guy, Bo Scarborough. You know, these are both 250-pound backs. You know,
I think it's a different offense, and I think not having LaShawn McCoy in the offense forces the offensive coordinator to be more creative and forces everybody to have to step their game up.
It's a fair point. It really is.
So we'll see what we get. And a weaker defense in Green Bay. The offense is good in Aaron Rodgers, but it's a weaker defense. So let's see what we get from
Green Bay defense is giving up a bunch of
Right.
yards on the ground. And here's the beautiful thing about that. They're not allowed to hit the quarterback. Clay Matthews is not allowed to hit the quarterback. Do you see that? Unbelievable.
Yeah. So we'll see what's up this week, Sunday.
Tune in.
Tune in.